Hey, we're back. And things are working kind of as I want them to. Sorry about that. Good evening, Mark UK Painting. Welcome in. Had a bit of scuff at the beginning, so we're going to get going here in a second. Just getting past it. I like them from the point of view that I don't have to. I know what's in them, but outside of that, sometimes it's nice and sometimes they're not. It just depends on what I'm doing. If I want to batch paint, Chimera paint's not the one that I want to reach for. Yes, I have the extra artist sets. Um, I have all of them, I believe. So Fabrizio's. I really like this purple, Di Brusto. It's a pretty purple. It's a nice purple. Sunray is one of my more favorite ones for a highlight as well. And I've kind of started liking Sea Blue a little bit. The Mix It Up Mondays that I do, they're all single pigments running with the Chimera range. The Ooh, that would be a good red to have. Bum, bum. This is a good one too. The Carlacci red. It's gone in all the places. Thank you. I was testing to make sure Social Stream was working, and it was spamming in all the spots, and it's popping up in all the places I want it to pop up. I do keep fading in and out. Son of a biscuit. Uh, um, still sleepy. Probably what it is. I'm still right next to the mic, just like I've always been. Always been. Voice keeps going up and down just a little bit, though. Voice goes up, voice goes down, voice goes up, voice goes down. How are you doing, Mark? Ba-da. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na. Don't need him right now. I want him and him. For sure. Okay, Stream Elements. Thank you for telling me that you're doing your job today. Oh, do you have works in progress to tease Layden with? Because we all know how much she really likes your Neo. Oh, okay. Yeah, Layden's awake right now. She's not sleepy. And we have ads starting soon because I had to restart the stream. Yay. Ba 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 na 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 na. Uh-oh. She's not gonna be happy. You woke her up last night. Get him, Layden. Get him. Get him, Layden. Got your first Robin Hood. What is a Robin Hood? Hmm? What is a Robin Hood? Are you going to tell us? Did you make Gwendolyn quiver in fear? Ah, you are definitely getting better. Watch out, Mark. I don't want to share those on stream because it has your location in them, and I don't want people to actively get shot at by you. So, whoop! Watch out, sweetie. All right, ads are over. Hi. Yeah, I won't. I won't. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Tell me. Hmm? You have nothing to say? You help me do the laundry? Ah. Hmm. Yeah. So, do they not actively want you to separate, get Robin Hoods? Is that like a bad thing? Hmm. What's up, sweetie? I'm glad that you come to engage with me, but for a couple of hours you could have like laid and slept with me and we could have had a nap together, but you chose to nap somewhere else. All right. Mm-hmm. What's up? Mhm. What's up? Good evening, Dead Sky. How are you? Is it kind of a yes when you're buying? Yes when it's the arrows that the shop provides, and no when it's your arrows. Hmm? Hi. Hello. Yeah. Okay, sweetie. Yeah. I figured that was the case. Here, can I turn that on? Can you protect me from that? Hi, sweetie. No, 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 no. I'm going to relocate you. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So we're working on painting boots right now. There's no boots with the fur, but they do have the boots, the booties, the booty booties. Um, this red, oh, my dark oxide brown. All right. So, uh, is that right? Kitty game. Point down. There you go. Oh. Ooh, I can use red as a sachet. Oh, thank you, Spotify, for being weird and wanting to do your little breakup thing. Much appreciated. Good job. Why it does it, I do not know. I'm sorry. It does it every so often. I I know. I know. I don't understand why it does that, but it's always Spotify that does it randomly. So some of the playlists that I have downloaded do it. The playlists that come from the internet do the exact same thing. I have no understanding why it does it when it's pushing through um, OBS. Greetings and salutations, Michael Paints Minis. How are you doing this fine evening? Me matey. Are you about to embark on the otter adventure? Don't ask. Just go with it with me. I literally changed nothing, Mark, and it's fixed itself. Uh, I will probably be going to ReaperCon, Michael, just as an FYI. Do you know? Oh, that's an actual question for you, Michael, if you're still about. Um, do you know when the class list for ReaperCon is going to go live? Just out of curiosity. Baby Cthulhu. Post up in Discord. Oh, smack. I understand. Nope. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be, Michael. I can live with that knowledge and I can work with it. I was just making sure that it was going to I knew it would be soon. I just didn't know how soon. Um, I need to buy my ReaperCon ticket and do all that stuff. Get it squared away. And go that way. I kind of like what Monster said, which is go Reaper 1 year and go Nova the next year, and kind of let them work out their problems that Nova's having with themselves. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. I probably would expect it would have been volunteer schedules for mid-May. Just my personal understanding of how conventions work and organizations of them. Because I'm sure Ron and the Reaper team are scrambling and scattering all the time trying to find presenters. Ba ba na 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 ba da da da. Ba ba ba. We're just having fun with his colors today. It's going to be a pretty colorful pirate. Ba, da, da, na, na, na. Each class session is roughly an hour to 2 hours, and the additional cost can range depending on the presenter. I think I was seeing for Nova's class sessions, they could be 30 to 60 bucks a pop for one session with like Aaron Lovejoy, for instance. If you don't know who Aaron Lovejoy is, give him a look on Instagram if he has one. I think he does. I know he's a Georgia boy and does amazing airbrush work. My first introduction to Aaron was the lost year of ReaperCon. Yeah. Um, Cult of 4 BSI. You know, there are times I genuinely wonder if that's the right decision. No, 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 no. Stay over there, please. Um, that's when I found out about the cult of 40 psi. Was when he was talking about it with when the Reaper Vex unveiled. Hi, can I help you? No, sweetie, sweetie. Okay, can I go turn something on for you? Oh, I got it. Hold on. Um, so I switched over to the Iwata air compressor or an Iwata air compressor, and it's interesting because its uh clean out valve is constant rather than pressure released. Or I shouldn't say clean out valve, pressure regulator is what the correct term is. So it's a constant discharge instead of a um, pause and build kind of deal. Yeah. So unlike a standard compressor, so a standard compressor, the water release valve, or the actual air regulator, is what it's called, has that glass bulb on the bottom side. Hold on. No, no. Actual air compressor piece. Uh, the air regulator right here. This is constant discharge rather than a buildup. Yeah, it's a nice compressor. Um, it that was a big change that threw me for a loop because I'm used to power tools and air compressing tools, and I was unaware of it operation in that format, and I was like, oh, this is different. So even if I turned it up to 40 psi, it sprays down at a lesser psi. It's kind of weird. Uh, but I do like the Vex compressor because it's a Badger still. It's interesting. It's compact and nice. I will say that. I just at the time I was looking for something easy and effective, and I think the Vex was out of stock, or the Reaper compressor was out of stock when I was buying it or looking at replacements. So yeah, I do like it. It's nice. But I can't remember what the Reaper classes are. They're similarly priced to other conventions, though. Mark, and they will run in about the same time frame. Give me a second. You got a full minute, Michael. Yeah, it's just me, so I try to be a little bit careful about links. Yeah, so that one, it's not too dissimilar to the Reaper. Yeah, airbrushes are like rabbits. You start collecting one, and then all of a sudden you end up with like 20, and you don't know how. So I have the Iwata Eclipse and the Reaper Vex. Is that one that has the little air container on the air can on the bottom? I did not wake up from that nap very good. Or I didn't nap well enough. That's for dang sure. Oh, got hair. I'm going to have to corral her and give her a bath, probably. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, good. Um, I tend to be careful because it's just me. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. It can't be any worse than me mistyping Cryo Cheese's name like 4 times. And I'm like, I just got to stop. It's like, I'm just going to admire Cryo Cheese from afar and be like, yep, that's beautiful work. I will leave a like and never try to spell his name again. I don't know why, but every time I try to type the R and the Y, they get transposed, and I feel so bad. Like, I just feel terrible. So I would just do the first 4 letters. So I would always say CYRO. And one day he goes, "Oh, it's because you misspelled my name again." And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to stop because you are bothered by it." Um, is he like genuinely upset with me? No, but it's one of those that sticks out like a sore thumb to me, and so I want to be extra careful and play nice in the sandbox at all times with it. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, Na, na, na. So that means, Michael, I'm going to travel to Denton, Texas, and I need to figure out what I'm going to enter into the Reaper MSP Open. I believe I was still going to enter that Chimera model if I can get it done. What do you want, child? Child of mine. Depends. What ramen are you talking about, sir? Are you talking about the Marochin ramen that's $1 a packet, or are you getting like the fancy Korean ramen? Hi. Hello. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call those cheap anymore. Some of those can still be really fancy and good. It's impressive. Also, Mark, did you have a specific question about the Chimera range, or were you just asking? Um, I have both base and expansion one. I believe I have all artist sets that are unique. There's been definite Catra. What's up? What's up? All right. Um. So I do not have the inks. I passed on those. I struggle with ink sometime. It's not a bad thing. It's just apparently there's some scuff or some frustrations over the inks. Yeah. Um the inks, I think they're scale 75, kind of repackaged. What is your deal? Hmm? Or something along those lines. Lila the Mini Witch did a review on them and talked about them. I am curious to see if they actually get released to the public for consumption and purchase, because I will probably buy the brown tone inks. Specifically, the sepia one is what I'm interested in. I know I could buy Dalarani inks or Liquitex inks. It's just the bottle of Liquitex ink is this big, whereas a bottle that we're talking is much smaller. Uh, so yeah, it's interesting. I have my eye on it, Mark. I just haven't seen it come out yet. They did their limbo model, or models, I guess you would say. And I don't know if that was a part of a Kickstarter or if that was just something they were doing on the backside. Down. Mm. Um, but the Reaper one that they did, oh lordy, that figure is, whew. I almost said shut up and take my money. I went back and looked recently and saw that it was sold out. I was like, "Yep, can't buy it right now." Oh dang! All right, so I want to lighten up the color. Mhm. Na, 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 na. What? Bum, ba, ba, ba. Na, na, na. Hmm. Mhm. Actually, that might help. So, Mark, what is your red challenge? Just out of curiosity. So you can only use red, black, white, or reds. Reds as in whatever red you want to use. So my Chaos Space Marine duck would be something close to that. %. Go for the quick and dirty, man. I mean, enjoy it. I'm trying to decide what I want to enter into Froggy PhD's thing. It's going all right, Anfreeze. How are you doing? We're just working on a little bit of an otter tonight. Just chilling and painting. Getting a bit of a headache. I might have oversalted my beef ribs a little too much, but that's okay. It had a nice crust. But how you doing tonight, Auntie? How you doing tonight, Antifreeze? Storm's finally finished moving through on you. Just out of curiosity. Also, I decided I'm going over to ReaperCon this year, so I'll be making arrangements soon for that. Put on my PTO request, or my PTO notification, really. Yay, dinner! Hope it's something good. I am actually going to do the same thing this week at some point, I think. Tomorrow I'm going to make biscuits and gravy for dinner. Ooh, one of the big nights. Um, so the figure I think I'm entering, I've got a lot of that cleaned up and ready. So the base for the archer is standing. Um, and I was gonna smatter it with dry leaves as well, but one problem at a time. Get your big stompy robots. I do enjoy the big stompy robots at 40k. I'm not going to lie. You need to thin that down more, sir. Too thick. Too thick. Thank you for the alert, Dead Sky. Enjoy. Be safe. May it bring you peace and prosperity. We have an ad coming up in about a minute. Bum, bum, bum. Yay, we have ads starting here shortly. I'm going to grab some more water while the ads run. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're gonna put him to the side for a little bit. We're gonna grab our other guy. He's got such a dapper jacket. I want a purpley brown. I want to grab my deep rusto. My mid oxide brown. Yeah. That's going to look nice. No, sweetie. Okay. Hi. How are you, my love? You want to hang out right there? I will let you hang out right there. It's a-okay. I know it's hot and you're crabby. You feel like you're being ignored, but I promise you're not. I kind of see it in a glance right now, Mark. It's kind of hard for me to look over proper because I'm trying to defend my territory from this animal right now that's very insistent that she gets my attention. She does love me, but she's been like bitey a little bit here and there, so I've been careful. All right, so you have those. So you can go. I mean, what I had there was pretty much red. So the closer you get down to the bottom parts of it, it looks like you're kind of on like a brownie red to an orangey red on your far left hand side, right hand side of the picture. And then Centurion red looks to be like a standard red. I understand. So that looks like a very old print from um uh that looks like a very early like GW red print range. So that's part of why I like the Chimera range is that I can understand what colors I'm using. So if I was doing it, what I would look for, yeah, yeah, it's going to be very much close to a GW range. Because Asmodeus red and Evil Eye red, those very much were early days Citadel colors, if I'm not mistaken, or they're army painters. No, they're Sanguinian Scarlet. Hi, how are you? Love you. Such a pretty kitty. So the question would be, what do you want? So yeah, yeah, it would be the easiest. Find like a dark brown or a dark red brown. So you want something close to mahogany, um, mahogany or ruddy leather. Yeah, you want down now? Um, I like Duncan, and I like his rage. I have no qualms with it. It's just when it came out, I was like, there are too many paints on the market right now, and I want one complete set. So my duck was, yeah, use what you got. That's what you should always do. Have fun with it. That's how mine ended up looking like, offhand. I don't think Layden's looked like that. Smiling's didn't look like that either. They there were some interesting results. That already gave up pretty quickly, which was fair. Um, I think Layden had fun with it. I'm not quite sure. She's kind of hard to read sometimes. No, you're okay. We're glad you're here now. That's very much close to the jacket, goofball. Um, it was fun for sure. I will consider doing it again on a different figure, but I need to hunker down and focus on other things right now. I did have a bit of a lazy day today, and that really, those have mixed results for me. So I have a feeling I'm going to pay for it tomorrow or Tuesday when I'm trying to get my social post out for finished products or what's been finished recently. I mean, I went and did a walk today too, and it wasn't, 10 kilometers, but it was my normal half an hour. I wanted to be back in time for Grumpy Crane had a person talking about schizophrenia today, and I wanted to be there for it. So got done with the walk, and I did not go. Went by Dairy Queen, and it didn't look open. I was like, I don't need it. I should eat it what I have at home. When the presentation got over on Grumpy's Discord, I promptly passed out. It was a lot of fun. Her getting to hang out with her mom. Mm-hmm. Never are. I never are. I mean, yes. But at the same time, you're like, really? Really? We need you to calm down, ma'am. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Oh, thank you, Jasadafaces, coming in with the awesome people.
Oh, here we go. It's Jace to face. How are you doing, you lovely Brit that doesn't like tea, that makes a proper cupper, that makes an awesome cupper? I accept the sleeping Brits. You brought me Mark UK, so I know he's kicking about a little bit. How was the rest of your stream? I was watching bits and pieces here and there. I was fading in and out, doing different things. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Snark. I didn't even paint that whole piece of that. Oh, yeah. I need one Sunday. I just need to sit down and paint like crazy, and I need to do a long power hour stream. I think the longest stream I have on the books is New Year's Eve for 7 hours. I think. I mean, you've seen me paint, Jace. 9 hours on a model? Psh, easy peasy time, like lemon squeezy. Confused Asian. Welcome in, Axe. Welcome in. I mean, you can have an Asian Brit. What's wrong with an Asian Brit? Hmm? Hmm? Uncle Roger was actually a LA, or no, he was actually British. Came over from China, but you know, he was still a bit British before he relocated to the U.S. LA side. Also, who's taller, Axe or Jace? Son of a biscuit, I missed part of the boot again. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Jace. Don't do that, Jace. Bad Jace. Bad Jace. You're gonna end up with the glitter bomb in your little Harry Potter closet. Just giving you fair warning. She fights with glitter. Need to get my base coat on nice and even. So this playlist is a remix of pop songs and rock songs and stuff like that. Can you actively sing Nothing Else Matters? It sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. But welcome in, Raiders. If you're awake, we're working on some otters. We're painting up some pirates. They're just going to be in fun colors. Uh, it's just here to have fun and goof off and paint some cute things and hey and enjoy it. Yeah. Should do that for my people. Give Jace to face a nice little follow. He's a little cutie patootie. I'm really not doing good with these boots right now. Take my golden brown. Take my dark oxide brown. I mix the two together. Still got a nice little shadow color that we can start glazing in on the booties. Mm. There we go. Not as bright now. Ba-dum. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy ear. All right. No, no, no. Let's not say we did, sweet. You have roughly 20 minutes to go. All right. Can you find somewhere else to be? Pretty please? Please? Hello. Okay. You can hang out on my shoulder. I don't mind. But I do mind when you're hanging out right in front of my work. That's the one spot I do mind you hanging out at. Or not? Mm. Mm. Banana. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Mm. Let's get this brown going up. Take some of this and some of that. Start mixing the two together. Start getting the gray brown. It's what I kind of want a little bit, and I need to hit snooze on the side. We'll be going till about another 15 or so, and then we'll raid out to someone else. No. I'm doing all right. I had a little bit of issues at the beginning of the stream, but I got them resolved, thankfully. Missed out chatting with Kittler because they were here for a little bit, but then they had to leave because of issues I had with NVIDIA deciding it wanted to be stupid at the beginning of stream. But aside from that, it's all good. All good. Cat's being a little extra, but that's fine. That's normal. She's usually extra. I'm gonna kind of actually be glad when I get some of these otters done and the axolotls complete, and I can move on to a different type of cute thing. I think the orange orangutan is going to be my next big cute project, or spot one of two. No, 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 down. Thank you. The steampunk orangutan, that is, I think is going to kind of be the next cute thing that I work on, or I want to work on, really. The otters and the sea creatures have been fun. It's just I kind of want to mix it up and work with some reds and oranges for a little bit and play with that. The browns are, yeah, they're brown. And of course, I have to go to work tomorrow, so blah. But we do the work thing so we can have fun on the stream thing. Banana. Oh, so it means tomorrow I'll be lurking in your stream and giving and heckling you from afar? Essentially, is what you just said. I work office, so I am 9 to 5. Well, technically 7 to 4 every Monday through Friday. Your son turns up? Do you not know where your son's at yet? It's currently 9 o'clock. Do you know where your son is at? You're probably one of the older folks that can remember when that actually was a thing back in the day. Yeah. Thank you for remembering Smithereen. Um, Not many people remember that back in the day. What I was referring to, Jace, is not your parenting skills, but the old joke that way back in the day, before the morning evening news came on, or before MASH came on, there would literally be a advert that said, "It's currently X o'clock. Do you know where your children are at?" So it used to be around 9 o'clock, if I remember correctly, and sometimes it corresponded with when MASH came on TV, when it went into syndication. Well, that's what they were trying to prevent, was the sight of a milk carton back in the day. So they would frequently ask, "Do you know where this person is at?" Which I always thought was kind of weird. But then, talking to closed gaming today, I found out that that was not weird and that was kind of a normal thing sometimes. So, he's getting there. He's ready to be a pirate. We might return to these guys on Friday just to goof off and have fun and finish them all up together. Yeah, I remember those days. I had similar curfews. It's weird. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na. All right. So who is alive that we should go raid? I saw Isidore's alive. AWOL may be alive. I don't get to raid into AWOL all that often. Probably going to be Monster Den again because he's painting right now. Little hobbits. The spelling mistake is doing a horror game, and I will check that out on my own afterwards. So, let me get my little bit of base coats done. I think that's what we're going to call him. He's looking kind of dapper and fun. I like him. So, we're going to start the raid, and then Electric Uncle Trash. Who is this person? Okay. It will be more than dice. Start raid button. We're going to give you all a big heart and thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. You have a great week. Make sure Monday doesn't kick you in the ass. Enjoy. Have fun. Be safe.